welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Lifewalk, specifically Life Entertainment, and I'm your host, Tino Mudarikwa. I've got a interesting character right now. His name is Nyahuma. But I want him to see it from the usual place. Welcome, Mr. Brian.
Thank you, Mr. Tino.
Wow, I like the hat. Can you lift it up to that?
I would definitely do that.
Hey, so, my brother, tell us, who is Brian Nyahuma?
Brian Nyahuma was born in the district of Kambuzuma way back in 1982. Did my primary school at Wazanai in Kambuzuma, and I did my secondary education at Kambuzuma 1. And I'm the firstborn with two young brothers. I'm also a Christian, a Catholic by faith, but currently I now reside in Hatfield. So I think basically that's Brian Nyahuma. Yeah.
Brian Nyahuma, a Catholic. And born in the dusty streets of Kambuzuma. Anyway, Mr. Brian, sir, how many albums do you have of late?
Yeah. Up to date, I've managed to record 5 albums. Five albums. The first one, which was entitled So They Say, I recorded it in 2009. Then the second one, I recorded it in 2011, which was entitled Ndisi Ndiende. Then another one, Auswega. Then in 2013, I also did another one entitled Yambirika Listen. Then in 2016, last year, I did another one entitled Toyambukira, which apparently is my latest album.
Alright, Toyambukira is your latest album. Chimbondiro that I was Varango. Check 2. Bichana. Hey, we want to be sure to go at the usual place. Just a little bit.
Chimbondi panguva ndimbo kutaurira wandino yemura ruvarangu rumbi uri ruvarangu ndikakuona moyo wangu unofara gini ndikakushaiwa moyo wangu unorwadza gini ana yangu inorova kuti pangu iwe.
That didn't no controversy. 30 minutes Wow! If you're doubting, yes, I've got Brian Nyahuma of the usual place. So tell me, of your albums, which one would you say this one is the one that brought me in the industry and get a breakthrough now?
Yeah, maybe I think I would want to begin from the beginning. Actually.
Yes.
Yeah, it was in 2004 that I met. You remember the guy is Sheme Nathan? I met Nathan. He had me singing at one function. It was a church function. Then he liked me. Then he said, "No, I would want to invite you for a compilation." Then I went for the compilation. I did a song entitled Urimuroi. But unfortunately, the kind of music that I recorded then, it didn't go down well with the producer. Why? It was mainly people who were recording then were mainly focused on the urban groover. So the type of music that I was trying to come up with was more of the mature kind of music with a feel of jazz. So they didn't really like the kind of music that I wanted to do. So they just gave me my single. Then I went back home. Then in 2000 should be around 2007, 2009. Then I came across a guy who had me who heard the song actually. Then he said, "No, I think this is a good track. I would love to help you to do an album." Then he helped me. Then I did my first album, which was entitled So They Say. Then I went on to do the second one, Ndingati Zwang. Then the third one, Auswega. Auswega actually was the first album that really, gave me the recognition, especially in the media, in the press, and on TV. Because I also did a song, a video on that album, which was entitled Ushantida Chete. And in 2011, I think the video was part of the top 50 videos for that year in 2011. So I think that album really helped me to make inroads into the industry.
Wow. You want to find out more about Brian Nyahuma? Come after the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still with Brian Nyahuma of the usual place. Mr. Brian, welcome, sir.
Thank you, Mr.
Let me get into it. Is Mr. Brian married?
Married?
Yes.
No, I'm not married. I'm still very single. I'm very single. I've nowhere to rush to.
Why are you not married? Why?
Why I'm not married? You know, marriage. I personally believe that it's not a competition.
Okay.
The moment you find the right person, definitely you get married.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why I'm not yet married is because I haven't found the right person.
Okay.
Not saying there is no right person, but I'm saying. But when the time comes, definitely I'll get married. I'll definitely get married.
We'll be following now.
Definitely.
When the time comes, we'll be there.
No problem.
That's fine, Mr. Brian. But obviously, there's some kids, so one or two.
No, I'm not very promiscuous.
Serious?
We don't do such. No.
No.
You know, I'm a true Christian brother. You know, we are not allowed to do such. No, I don't.
Roman Catholic.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm glad because normally at your age, you'll be expected, if you're not married, then you have a kid somewhere.
Yeah,
not kids.
No, I understand.
What's still what's your take on Nyayakuti Kuimba kunoitwa nemaromo?
I think there's a good right. You know, music is just like any other industry. It's basically how you package yourself as an artist.
Wow, how you package yourself.
How you package yourself as an artist. If you take yourself for granted, then no one will give you the respect that you deserve. Because I believe, you know, music it's very rich. Because without music, the world would be dead. I don't know how I would explain it. So music is very rich, and music plays a very pivotal role in our everyday life. So, you know, you need to package yourself the right way in order for people to appreciate you. And definitely, if you package yourself correctly, then people, they will appreciate you. But if you just take yourself like, you know, anyone else, then people, they will just say, I know this guy is wrong.
Pane mfana ari kugokwe ari kutoona zvatikuita mumwe ari pacheche kuti kana muchiti package balonongoreri akuti muvaudze nechenyu mother tongue package.
I think sekutaura kwandaita kuti music yangofanira nemamwe mabasa akasiyana siyana, be it a doctor, be it a lawyer, kana teacher. Saka kana uri teacher unofanira kunge wakadzidza nezveuticha. Hakuna munhu anongomuka angonda angoticha. You need to acquire knowledge takatarisana neindustry yauda kuita venture into. Like for me, for example, I did music at Music Crossroads Global Academy. Kwandakadzidziswa music kuti how do you present yourself as an artist, how do you talk to, because the problem inoitika muindustry ndeyekuti munhu anoimba ndiye anomanage band, ndiye anotsvaga mashow, ndiye anobata mari, and definitely hakuna business unorarama that way. Saka you need to be presentable. Kuti kana uchimira pamberi pevanhu, vanhu they need to appreciate you, whether vakuona papi kana papi, vanofanira kugutsikana zvachiva kuti uyu is an artist, and kana akanzwa zvaunoridza zvechiwa anokwanisa kubatanidza face pamwe chete nemusic.
I hope manzwisisa nyaya yepackaging zvakuri. Now, Mr. Brian, what challenges are you facing in your industry, in our current economy in the country?
I think like any other business, Zimbabwe, things are not well, because music is entertainment, and also it's business entertainment. In order for someone to enjoy entertainment, he or she has to have something in his or her pocket. But of late, you know, people, they are really struggling to make ends meet, and for people to come to shows these days, it's really difficult for them. Yes, some they are coming, but currently with the economic situation of this country, things are not okay. So those are some of the challenges that you are facing as an industry. That our numbers have decreased. A few people are now coming to the shows, and also with music pirates. You know, people, they are no longer buying music. They are now, you know, just forwarding maybe through WhatsApp or downloading. So people, they really don't appreciate art. They don't really appreciate musicians in Zimbabwe. They think maybe we're just doing music for fun. No, I'm not doing music for fun, but I'm doing music for a living. So music is supposed to give me a living. Like any other business, I'm supposed to make a living out of music. Like a teacher, like a soldier, like a nurse, like whoever, in whichever sector. So people, they are also supposed to appreciate and accept us as who we are. you'd come across someone who said, no, I want you to come and perform at my function. But we don't have money, so we only have this few. Then I said, no, you were able to pay the deco guys, the tent guys, and whoever was providing a service for the function. The same value that you want me to put to event should be also the same value that you also put in my pocket. So those are some of the challenges that we are facing also as artists, and also that our industry of late has been flooded. You know, everyone now thinks he or she is a musician because they think maybe music is a last-minute resort thing. So everyone now is trying to penetrate the music industry. So those are some of the challenges that we are facing in our industry today.
So now, with your whole team, you said you have a band, isn't it? How many are you in your band?
My band is called the African Pride.
Yes.
Celebrating the true African pride. You know, we love to to push the African brand to across Zimbabwe regionally and internationally. We hope we'll get there one day. The African Pride has 7 members.
Are you part of the 7th? Or
yeah, I'm part of the 7th.
Okay.
There's me, which is the leader. I also do the lead vocals. Then there's a female backing vocalist, and also another male who does also the backing vocalist. Then I also have a drummer, keyboardist, and also lead guitarist and a bassist. And usually in there I play marimba also in the conga for the band. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So in terms of management, who's managing you guys? Or the management is within the band?
Right. Of late, I wasn't really working with a manager. I'm actually in a process of trying to find a suitable candidate. You know, like I was saying, music, for you to be recognized professionally, you need to have someone who's professional, who understands the industry, someone who's good at PR, who's good at talking to people, who's good at signing deals. If you remember, there was once a lady who once managed to put Debbie. I think for me, she's one of the best because she was able to raise Mtukuzi to another level. So those people, they are very hard to come by, especially in our local industry. But the door is still open for we are still looking for the right candidate. So of late, we have been just doing things on our own.
Right. No, that's fine. Just before we take a break, what has been your biggest success as a band? This has been quite a peak in our career.
You know, recording an album in itself, it's a success. But the first time that I shared the stage with the superstar, it was just something else. It was a 100-year celebration, which was at Marist Brothers. So they were part of the entertainers for the lineup for the day. So it was really, something I'd always wished for, to share the stage with the superstar. So it was really something for us as a group, so I think for me that was the climax. And also I think in 2011 I was also part of the people who went to, there's a World Youth Day which usually happen after every 2 years across the world. So in 2011 I was privileged to go to Spain. So also I was given the opportunity, the platform, to perform in front of 5 million audience. You can imagine performing African music. So it was just something else, So I think those are one of my climax in my career.
We have Mr. Brian here. We're going to go for a break, and I'll convince him after the break he tells you how to go to Spain. See you after the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lifewalk. Dream it, live it. I'm still with the ever smiling Brian Nyahuma. Welcome, Mr.
Thank you, Mr.
All right, you need to give us notes on how to smile, and then we post it on YouTube.
Do that after the show.
All right, man. Let's get straight into it. This is our third and final segment. What is Brian Nyahuma busy with right now as a band?
Yeah, as a band, we are still starting the year. We are still trying to establish places so that we can go and perform our music. So we are still trying to find places to perform music, and we have quite a number of functions that we are going to do this year in April, especially the Easter season, and also I think also in April we are going to go to the Vic Falls. We have quite a number of shows there in Victoria Falls. So we are busy rehearsing, busy practicing for those coming shows. Yeah.
As we had said, I was going to twist your arm to give us or give our audience on how to do international performances. You just briefed us on there was a time you went to Spain, and during the ad break you told me of there was a time you went to Poland, and right now you're not in the usual spots. You perform in Jameson Hotel, and you're going to Vic Falls. Maybe there's an artist out there, an Afrofusion artist like you are, who's saying, how do I do it? Where do I start to get or to penetrate into the international market?
I think first thing first, I believe that music needs originality. You need to be original. You need to have a sense of belonging. I'm not taking anything away from other artists or other genres, but I feel if you go to Congo, for example, Congolese, they are known of rumba. If you go to SA, Kwaito, house and the like. If you go to West Africa, they are known of a certain type of music. But if you come to Zimbabwe now, there is everything. So sometimes I feel we need to have something that identifies us as Zimbabweans. That's why you see many of the artists who goes to play internationally, most of them, the likes of Ntukudzi, Choniso Maraire, Mapumo, you know, Bundu Boys, we've been there before, Mokomba. Those guys, if you see the kind of music that they do something that is original and purely identified as Zimbabwean. So the moment you try to sing as Beyonce, the moment you try to sing as Chris Brown, people they say it's better for me to listen to Chris Brown than to try to listen to you. You are trying to imitate Chris Brown. So for me, I think that is the first step for an artist, for you to get recognition, especially internationally, because they would want something that is Zimbabwean. Like for example, Mbira, like for example, Marimba. It's something that is only found in Zimbabwe. So if you go to Europe with Mbira, they will appreciate you because they don't know the instrument, they have never heard it. If you go playing the guitar, they would play it better than you, so you will not like it. Yeah. So for me, I think that's the starting point.
Wow. That's a crucial element you're talking about there. So if you're out there and you would want to get into the international markets, Zambira,
even your dancer, you know, you can play dancer using Mbira. Just try to fuse your music with our Zimbabwean instruments. Yes. Then people, they will appreciate it.
Then people will appreciate it. Now, here is a label that we have in the industry. How do you match music industry with the HIV and AIDS pandemic? Because you do night performances. It's an open secret that a lot of these new infections normally happen either during those periods of times after your performances and so on and so forth. But in brief, we're saying, what are you doing as musicians who supply music or entertainment to these so-called night people to reduce new HIV infections?
Yeah, I think as musicians, as artists, we try by all means, you know, to teach the people, to conscientize them. No, if ever you have intentions of indulging in sexual activities, at least use protection. Just at least use protection. So we always try by all means to, you know, to encourage people to use protection. Because to be honest with you, there's nothing we can do. Because it's up to you. It's up to you to make your own decision in life. But as musicians, we also try by all means, you know, to teach the people through our music, some of the ways that we sing, just trying to give the positive message to the market out there.
Positive message to the market out there. Do you agree with those who are saying, let's provide contraceptives in high school? I told you, you have to just learn laughing and smiling. Let's give him a minute as he answers that.
No, that's a very tricky one. That's a very tricky one.
Yeah.
But
what's your stand as Brian?
I think for me as Brian, as a Catholic, as a Christian, I think it's it's not right. I think these young guys, these young kids, they just need to be educated. They just need, to be told true life experience. They need to be shown, especially the people who have succumbed to those diseases. At least they will have some fear in them. But giving them contraceptive at school, I don't think it will go down well. Because by so doing, we'll be promoting. You can do it. You can do it. So personally, I feel, no, it's not right. I think we should not promote, especially at that tender age. Maybe at colleges, but not at primary or secondary education. No, I don't think it's right.
And what of musicians who drop out of school? What's your advice to them?
Music, as musicians, we talk to people. Like I was saying, it's an industry. You'll be invited for meetings. So if you didn't go to school, then how are you going to talk to those people? Because there are many musicians right now who end up sending other people to represent them. So by so doing, people, they will end up taking things from you, stealing from you. You don't even know it. Because one, you can't even speak, you can't even stand for yourself. You can't even read contracts, whatever that you are supposed to undertake. So I believe that you need to go to school. Because school is, I think, is the basic. Everyone should just go to school. School should be, should be free for everyone. Then, yes, you can always pursue music. We have lawyers who are musicians. We have doctors who are musicians. So there's nothing that can stop you from being a musician. If you are a teacher or whatever profession that you are in, you can still be a musician. So I think, we can, education.
Let's pursue education.
Yeah, definitely.
And then music follows, isn't it?
Definitely.
Give us your contact on how we can find Bria Nyahuma, his music, and so on and so forth, to our audience out there. Contact details.
Contact details. My email address is briannyahuma@gmail.com. briannyahuma@gmail.com. Feel free to send an email. We respond anytime. Then my personal mobile number, strictly for business, it's 0772 546 302. 0772 546 302. It's also on WhatsApp, or 0735 012 968. 0735 012 968. So those are my two numbers. And also on Facebook, we have our Facebook page, Bria Nyahuma in the African Pride. You can always, follow us on that Facebook page. Then you always come across our activities that we usually do each and every day.
Mr. Bria Nyahuma said, I'm coming for those notes. I'm smiling on how to dress up. We've had fun with Mr. Bria Nyahuma and the African Pride. Contact him on those notes. I am Tino Mudarikwa, representing Lifewalk TV. Like us on Facebook. Push us on YouTube. Push those views till we get there. Thank you so much for joining us. See you on the other side.